Hey everyone, welcome to HDpiano. This is Joe. Today, a classic, Wild Horses by the Rolling Stones, and this is the intro and verse. 2, 3, 4. And then into our chorus. Horses, which is where we're going to leave it. Now, this piece of music doesn't always stay in key, so we're pretty much using all white notes apart from F sharp, but occasionally we do use F natural. This is middle C. And there's a nice simple intro to this, and the rest of it's all a melody version. So we're incorporating the melody and the harmony into the material. So what I mean by harmony is there's an accompaniment, certainly in the left hand the whole time, but then also notes in the right hand too. But the melody, what Mick Jagger sings, is going to be in the right hand all the way through. Now, of course, those of you that know the song will know that the piano is not the main instrument in this at all. It is a guitar, and that's what we're emulating from the very start. There's no way to really simplify this too much, but it's not too difficult. So that's good. I think many of you will be able to crack this one. So what we do, we start with G, which is actually our key chord. We're playing in the key of G major here. And we play B, D, G like this, with G octave down below. And we're imitating the rhythm of the guitar that happens in this fantastic piece of music. This is such a good track. I'm going to go like this. 1, 2, E and 3 and 4, E and. Like that. So it's sort of paradiddling between the hands together, and then on beat 2, just the right hand, 2 E and, then the right hand again on 2 E and so that's the final 16th of beat 2, 2 E and and then left on 3, and then together on 3 and then on 4 E on the first 16th of beat 4, another right hand, and then on 4 and a left hand, and that translates as 1 and 2 E and 3 and 4 E and again 2 E and 3 and 4 E and this rhythm 2 E and 3 and 4 E and I guarantee you if I picked up a guitar now and started just strumming random chords, which is what I do quite a lot of the time actually, I'll probably end up playing this rhythm, and that's not just because I'm listening to Wild Horses or have been playing it, it's probably because it's the go-to rhythm for me. 1, that's that rhythm, which if you slow it down doesn't sound anything like that, but it is that, but half the speed. 1 and 2 E and 3 and 4 E and again 2 E and 3 and 4 E and last time with this bar 2 E and 3 and 4 E and then we change our hand position to play this set of notes. A, C, E, and G. Now, we're no longer playing a G major chord like we were in the first bar. We're now playing an A minor 7 chord. And that is A is our first note of the scale of A. C is the third note. E, the fifth. And this is the seventh. This is why we call it A minor 7th. And we go 1, 2 E and 3 and 4 E and. Exactly the same rhythm as the first bar. a 1, 2 E and a 3 and 4 E and. Again, 1, 2 E and a 3 and 4, like that. And then we go back to that first bar. Notice how the hand position change. Left hand just goes up one step to A, and the right hand, the bottom two notes of the chord, go up one step to C and E from B, D, like that. So one bar of G. One bar of A minor 7. Another bar of G. And then our hand position changes back to A minor 7, but we do something different. And what we do is this. We go a 1, 2, 3 E and a 4 E and. Just like that. So 1, 2, 3 E and a 4 E and, which is exactly what the guitar does in the track. Actually, this shape is a really nice way of looking at this chord at A minor 7, because it's all of those notes of A minor 7 laid out in order. The first note is A, the third note is C, the fifth note is E, and then that seventh note is G. So E and we play 16ths. So that again, a 1, 2, 3 E and a 4 E and, like that. That's bar 4, 2, 3 E and 4 E and the left hand just plays quite simply on every 2 beats, like that. And again, 2, 3 E and 4 E and. Okay, and then our final bar of this intro, 2 E and 3 and 4 E and. One more of those G bars, apart from our first G chord, is not a B, D, G, it is a G, D. Okay? So, not G, B, D, G, but G, D. And you can play that with 1 and 3. So you just da ba da ba ba bum, 1 and 3 like that. Fingers 1 and 3. 1, 2 E and 3 and 4 E and. There we go. 2 E and 3 and 4 E and. And that's the intro. 2 E and 3 and 4 E. And then we're into our verse, which I always remember this first chord after the intro. I always, that's a very familiar sound to me. I just always clung to, it's interesting how they start their new segment with this sort of quite, it's not out of key, but it's just quite a statement, this minor chord. 1, 2, 3 and 4 and. Now our melody starts here, and we're going to be doing like a show and tell in this video. This is how I tend to take melody videos. We're going to talk about certain things, but because there's so much material to cover, it's going to be more just watch my hands, see what we do. So we do a B minor chord, and then we do another B minor chord up there, and then we wait until beat 4 and we play E there. So it's like this: B, and then B again, and then 3 and 4 and. One more time with that. 2, 3 and 4 and then 1 and 2, 3 and 4. So you've got the sort of same rhythm twice in this bar. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. But you're playing different notes. First of all, this G chord, which is made up of D, G and B. And we go 1 and 2. So you break the chord in half. 1, break in half, play top, then bottom and middle. And then 3 and 4. That's actually called a G sus chord. It's a G sus 4. Or 1 and 2, or just C, D and G. Which takes us to another version of D, not DGB, but BDG. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. And again, a couple more times for that. You've got to change your hand position to deal with the right hand. Last time. And then 3 and 4. And then back to B minor. 2 and and a 3 and 4. Oh, I just did that wrong. Pardon me. I'll do that again. 1, 2 and a 3 and 4 E and a 1. That's probably the most complicated bar of this particular tutorial. And we start with a B minor chord. Let's just look at the right hand on its own. B minor, B, D, F sharp, and then we take the D and the F sharp with fingers 1 and 2. And you can do whatever fingering you want here, to be honest. But as long as you use finger 4 on this B here, I found that to be the most important one. So 1, 2 and 3 and 4 E and 1. So B minor, the D and the F sharp of a B minor, and then B and F sharp again, and then D, and then E and 1 with finger 4 on the B. I'll beat 4 E and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 E and 1, and again 2 and 3 and 4 E and 1. There we go. One more time. In fact, 2 more times. And 3 and 4 E and 1. Now, have you noticed the left hand's done the same rhythm for the last couple of bars? It's just that same rhythm again. Nothing until beat 3, and then like that. And then we carry on with that rhythmic theme in the next bar. What we do now, we go 1, 2 E and 3 and 4 and. So we've just ended up on probably finger 4 on B, 1, and then another G chord, B, D, G, 2 E and then that same G sus4 shape we had earlier, C, D, G, 3 and 4 and, just like that. So 1, 2 E and 3 and 4 and again 1, 2 E and 3 and 4 and one more time. 2 E and 3 and 4 and then this lovely chord. 2 E and 3 and 4 and 1. No, not quite there yet. It's not quite the chorus. But this is a lovely chord. C, D, E and A. It's actually A minor add 4. There's the A minor, add the 4th note. And we play 1, 2 E and 3 and 4 and like that. So that left hand is doing that same rhythm we've been doing for the entire of the verse now. 1, all octaves, 2 E and 3 and 4 and. You might as well use your finger 5 on that beat 4 and B. Last time with this bar, 2 E and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 E and 3 and 4 and. So we've just done our B. You got to hold on to that B until you get to beat 1 and of the next bar. And 1, let go now. And that's what you got to do. And 1 and 2 E and 3 and 4 and. So our left hand has finally changed rhythm. And our right hand, we've gone into C major here. We're playing a C major bar. So we're almost there with that. And then we're finally there on beat 2 with the C major C E G chord. 2 E and 3 and 4 and get a bit of space when those left hand octaves play on beat 3 in the right hand, so nothing, let the foot off the pedal, and then 3 and again space and like that, and 3 and 4 E and 1 and 2 and again and 2 E and 1 2. Last time with that bar. And E and space, and then space, and then 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. So there we've got G chords. B, D, G first of all with G in the bass. That rhythm is back in the left hand. 1, 2, and then the G chord again, but this time D, G, B. 3 and 4 again. 1, 2, and 3, and, oh, pardon me, I just missed it. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and. Last time with that. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and. So this is very similar in rhythm to that C bar we had a second ago, apart from we're no longer playing C, we're playing D major, root of D, and then D, F sharp, and A. And then we go straight away from that to beat 2, playing the same chord but with A on the bottom, like that. So 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and. Now remember last time we went, this time other way round. So we're not going up, we're going down, like that. So 1, 1, 2, and 3, space in the right hand, space in the right hand, and that's going from A, D, F sharp, which is D major, to G, C, E, which is C major. 1, 2, E, and 3, and 4, and. Now the reason I made this video sort of such a long performance, because basically after this it pretty much repeats, but with little subtle differences. So the first one here is exactly the same. Now it is slightly different, because this time we go 1, 2, E, and 3, and 4. So before we sort of started the bar differently, ended the bar the same. This time the start of the bar is this: 1, 2, E, and 3, and 4. So the only difference is this 1, 2, E. That's it. Everything else is the same. Last time with that then, so 1, bearing in mind that's the only difference. Carrying on. And then B minor again. This is slightly different too. 2, and 3, and 4, E, and slightly easier to be honest. B minor, same thing. D, F sharp, and then B, F sharp, D, and then just that at the end. So the start's the same: B minor, D, and F sharp, E, F sharp, 1, and 4, E, and that's the difference. 2, 4, E, and so it's only from beat 4, but it's only different. Last time with that. And then to G. 2, E, and 3, and this is exactly the same as the G bar at this point. And now the A bar, which is exactly the same again, apart from 1, 2, E, and 3, and 4, and. Last time we just played on beat 3, we played this for the 1.5 beats that followed. This time we play an extra one. So we go 1, 2, E, and 3, and 4, like that. That's the only difference. One more time with that. 2, E, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, E, and 3. This is the same. 4, and 1. This is slightly different. 2, 3, 4, E, and 1. So there. Quite different really, but again simplified. We've got this G chord, which is B, D, and G. 1, 2, and then this G chord, which is D, G, and B. 4, E, and like that. And the difference is all really in the simplification. We've just got less notes. 1, 2, 3, and 4, E, and that's it. 2, 3. 4, there we go. 2, 3, 4, E, and then our final bar. 2, 3, and 4, and 1, like that. And that's how we go into the next section. D major, 2, 3, and 4, and there we go. Last time. D major, D, F sharp, A, and then A, D, F sharp, and then a G chord, B, D, G. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1. Wild horses. Now, you might also be wondering, hang on, the melody's a little bit more sort of colloquial than that, as in it sounds a bit more informal. This is a melody version which is quite sort of cemented and formal. But if you do want to splice it up, then do. I did think about doing that for my performances, but I thought no, I'll stick to what we've got. But if you want to make it sound more Jagger-esque, then by all means do so. Anyway, here we go. Here we go. Hums again. 2, 3, 4. There we go, everybody. Going to be great to play this as a whole song. Can't wait. I already have, but to play it perfectly for you guys. This has been Joe at HDpiano. Next video is going to be the chorus. See you there. Bye for now.